There's a reason why the Kim Kardashians have a reality TV show. Think about why Kim Kardashian has a reality TV show. You can write literally every single off as a prop. Hey, what's going on, guys? Jeff COGA here, and I'm starting off late, but I want to talk about a topic, how to legally and ethically make more, all right, without working more, okay? And literally, this is kind of the work smart, not harder type of mentality, and you can actually make more. When I say make more, all right, it's more of actually keep more of your money without working harder, all right? It's really important to understand because if you're a business owner and or even if you work at a job, you know, as a 9 to 5 or 9 to 10 or whatever you do, you know, if you're actually working at a corporation or working for yourself, you have a silent partner that people don't really think about, and that silent partner is going to be with you literally till you die. It's really, really important for you to understand how the taxes work. Now, I'm not claiming to be some type of tax accountant, okay? So disclaimer here, I am not an accountant, nor am I actually playing one. This is strictly for straight up entertainment purposes. This all started from a conversation when I got referred to a new accountant. I've always been great at making money or being able to actually sell, generating revenue, generating income, because I was taught to be a salesman. There's been other times where I've made 7 figures in my company and I was still broke. All right, and then a lot had to do with not understanding accounting. Business is quite simple if you understand the metrics in your business, as well as you understand why people do the things that they do. Here's a story on how to actually physically make more. When I was 19, right, I bought my house and I flipped it, right? State of California had something called the Franchise Tax Board, right? And they tax 3 1/3% of the actual sales proceeds, right? Or they hold back, or they withhold 3 1/3%. And I didn't know anything about this when I first did my deal. I read the document, it looked like they needed to do it, so I was just like, okay, fine, keep it. And that's what they did, right? And then I thought to myself, I don't know what the fuck I was signing, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get 75 grand, and it'll be more closer to like 55. The state took this money from me. The next one, what did I want to do? I wanted to legitimately avoid doing that. So that time I made more money, okay? Now, I thought I was clever, as I was just like, oh yeah, it's cool, I don't have to pay for it, right? Come to find out, the humongous tax bill that I couldn't pay. And then add the component of the real estate market crashing. It took me years and years and years to understand that. And it's crazy because people always say that the hardest, like a lot of my mentors, right, they're multimillionaires, they always say that the hardest thing is your first million. Okay, and well, you know what's even more harder, okay? Making it is easy, but keeping your first million is that much more fucking harder. To make more, you gotta understand what our silent partner, or what in this case Tito Sam or Uncle Sam, has to do with you, okay? So when I was first starting off in the kind of like the workforce, right, all right, I was a W-2 employee, as well as I had a 1099 income on my residuals and commission, okay? So what I figured out early on is that, like, the simple shit like meals and entertainment, right, you can write it off to a certain percentage, right? So if you go out and you like to go out the bar, you know, you go eat some breakfast, you know, you go eat some dinner, some breakfast, whatever it is. Hey, if you do some shit with business people, you know, just talk about business, and legitimately it's a business expense. The point is that if you have a W-2 or a 1099, you can expense the simplest things off. But here's the kicker, all right? If you don't have a 1099 coming in, right, like as an independent contractor, you have a W-9, is that, one, start a business. I don't care what it is, right? Start a business. Most businesses in the first 3 years are not profitable anyways, so start a business. I've made some good friends, great friends in the YouTube community. So they referred us to a CPA, and this guy is a freaking rock star, man. One of the best person I have ever met. And here is the genius part about it. He is progressive in terms of how he reads the tax law. And it's genius because these people on YouTube and stuff like that, right? They get paid an income on when you do like live streams or when you post videos on YouTube. It's no different for them too if you do a video vlog, right? And that video vlog is, guess what, recorded inside your house, like you're in your bedroom and you record it. You might have seen some on YouTube of people doing that, right? They're actually in their bed and they're recording. They're in the kitchen while they're cooking and then they're recording a video. They're actually in their living room playing video games and they're recording, okay? And they're eating out and they're recording everything, okay? Now, if they're doing that, guess what they're doing? They're taking that and they're writing that off. They're including it as an itemization on taxes as props. So one of the smartest way that I've come to learn is, like, if you have kids or something like that, right, is that, hey, put your kids on camera and start vlogging. So the clothes that you buy them, baby food that you buy them, you can write it off as props. It's a legitimate way, and that's what YouTubers have been doing for years. That, look, this is so new that the IRS is way too busy, and as well as there is no case law that has set a precedent on this. Pay your fair share of taxes, but be smart, because you have a silent partner till death that you're gonna have to be paying taxes to. So be smart and pay the least amount, right? Play the game better. The rich are playing the game, and that's why they're the rich, right? Because they know something that you don't know. You can actually buy luxury cars and write the shit off, and then you can go buy a damn Ferrari like 20, 30, even 40% off retail value. And not only that, but the dealership will finance that for you. And the cool thing is, if you do this under a corporation, you can actually get depreciation credits for that. So as you're driving it, you can write off the depreciation, like the depreciation credits for your house, to write it off on your taxes. I'm not telling you that to say that I'm going to go out and buy a Ferrari or Porsche. I'm just letting you know that that's how it's done. If you're a W-2 employee, you're buying on after-tax dollars, versus if you're an actual entrepreneur, you own your own business, right? You're using the money pre-tax dollars. We made some changes in our company, right? So we changed that to a C corporation. And the reason why we did that is because the payroll taxes are actually a lot lower. Corporate taxes are super low. Right? It is super low. Here's another big kicker that I learned too. You can set up a SEP account, which is a retirement account if you're if you own your own business. So for example, let's just say you got to pay Uncle Sam, I'm going to use some easy math, okay? $10,000, okay, in taxes, right? Or you've been paying that quarterly or whatever it is, right? There's a way to offset all of that, which is to actually physically take and put that same amount, instead to paying it to Tito Sam, put that into your retirement account. And if you do that, it will offset it, and then you can almost have zero obligation. Now, there is a cap, okay? I believe that you can only contribute up to, I think, 25% of your net profit, I believe, the number at the bottom line, okay? Your bottom line number, I believe. And then the dollar amount it caps off is like 60,000 or something like that, okay? If you have to pay taxes, don't pay it. Just set up an account, and then you can do that. Talk to your accountant about a SEP account and have that set up. Coolest part is, one, if you don't have the money to contribute into your SEP account now, don't worry about it. You can actually contribute it. The last day to contribute is October something, but the month is October. So it literally gives you like, what, 7 months, right? Yeah, almost over 6 months to actually make the rest of the money to contribute to. I think that's a pretty cool thing. I talked to a young guy. He was doing the exact same thing. He was going through a bookkeeper that his broker gave him or something like that. That's what he told me. Dude, go set up a corporation and then expense it off, and then go set up a SEP IRA account, and then boom, instead of paying Uncle Sam, throw that right back into your retirement account so you can keep it. Oh, and here's a hint, right? If you go buy coffee, okay, get gift cards, all right? Because remember, your meal and entertainments are capped off, so get $25 gift cards that you buy and use that to actually buy coffee. So we're setting up a studio, so that way we can write off the portion of the mortgage payments as a business expense. There's a reason why the Kim Kardashians have a reality TV show. Think about why Kim Kardashian has a reality TV show. You can write literally every single off as a prop. Everything that you're doing as a prop in there, all right? And it's at their house. It's doing this, doing that, right? Everything. For me, it was a huge eye-opener because I've been paying tons and tons of tax. And check this out, okay? For our investment company, when I was doing heavy video, we weren't even deducting that, man. We weren't. I didn't know about it. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, depending on what you want to talk about, let me know what topics you want to talk about on there. Leave a comment below. Love y'all. I got to get in. Love y'all. Take care and bye-bye.